Very good morning to the wonderful city of Dumaguete, the city of gentle people here in the Philippines. My name's Jules. I'm sat this morning with Steve, and we're going to have a chat looking at the retirement options and some suggestions about retiring out here in Dumaguete. So you can see by my very attractive t-shirt, it says Dumaguete wants you, and retiredumaguete.ph, which is our Facebook site. Their main goal in this is really for you guys, wherever you are in the world watching this video, is to seriously have a look at joining the retirement community out here in Dumaguete. So without any further ado, this is Steve. Steve, would you mind just giving us a little brief about where you're from, what you used to do, and why you're in Dumaguete?
Okay. I'm 63 years old, and I was very fortunate that 40 years ago I started working in third world countries doing import-export. So I have a lot of years living and working in different countries. I've lived in 5 or 6 different countries. I've watched for decades men leaving Europe, America, Australia, whatever, and from the time I was in my 20s. And of course, when you're in your 20s, life is quite different. In your 30s, you're going gangbusters in your business. You're working hard. Your 40s. After you're in your 50s and 60s, you start going through the divorces. Your kids grow up. Life changes a lot. And for many of us, and I've seen so many, and I've talked to so many men that it was their first time coming to Asia or Latin America. I've lived in half a dozen countries. My divorce happened about 10 years ago. And I knew that Asia was the ace in the hole that I had, if you play cards. And so I came over here knowing what I was looking for after my divorce and after losing the kids and all that. I had never been to the Philippines. I'd been working in Thailand, Indonesia. I had been to many other countries, including China. And they were very nice countries. Indonesia, Thailand can be nice countries. But when I got here, the fact that they spoke English, the fact that they had the same opportunities to have a relationship and start a new family, which I did, and these are some of the best years of my life. Absolutely, some of the best years. If you come over here with the intention of starting something new, it can absolutely happen. Absolutely. If you've felt like things are coming to a close, or if you've gone through a marriage and it's ended and you're wondering what to do, absolutely, get your ass over here. You have to know that when you're coming over here, you're going to have to work for it.
You chose the Philippines and you chose Dumaguete. What made, the people that I've talked to so far say that the following about Dumaguete. 1, it's safe, okay? 2, the people are great. And 3, it's just a wonderful part of the world. What made you come here and go, yeah, this is me?
I would say for me, it was the university.
Ah, interesting.
Silliman.
I thought of it, okay.
You know, I came here and I was told to come here by some Filipinos, some wealthy Filipinos in Cebu. I'd started going around because I knew what to do. When you get to a country, you look around. And I'd started looking around. I had a girlfriend from the very beginning. You know, the saying goes, if you don't have a girlfriend 20 minutes after you get off the plane, you're not trying.
Very good. I like that. I've not heard that before, by the way, but I like it.
Okay, it's a very old saying I made up.
Maybe I'm in the wrong circles, but yeah, so going back to Dumaguete, so...
I was told to come here by a very successful Filipino that you know, I respected him, and so I came down here with my girlfriend, and the very first day I fell in love with this place. It was away from the cities. I didn't need big cities. I'd running around big cities all my life. I don't need that anymore. I was looking for a relaxed, you know, you can drive 10 minutes in any direction and you can literally be in the jungle. You can see, you drive 20 minutes, 30 minutes from here, and you will literally see caribou working the rice fields as they were hundreds of years ago.
Do you like that aspect of it not being? I mean, it's a city that offers everything that you really want. Okay, but like you say, within a few minutes, you are literally, and the people change. You're in a different jungle area, like you say, walking through the mountains. And for me, the experience is the reception you get off the locals also slightly changes, which I really enjoy. They all run out. Hi, sir, where are you from, sir? You know, and they're trying to speak a little bit of English. My Filipino is shocking. I really let myself down with that one. But is that important for you, that you've got that option to be able to be 10 minutes out of Dumaguete and have that countryside and that experience?
For me, it is. I've always liked living in, I've done it for decades, is living on the edges of society and just being away, having the ability. My friend here, he's way up in the mountains, got a beautiful piece of land, and he's just completely isolated. Nobody for 15 minutes around him.
Really?
And there's a feeling of peace. When we're in our 30s or 20s, we're looking for something different in life, and the city is fun. When we come to retire, it's a different, we're living a different phase of life. There's different things that make us satisfied. What a lot of people here say, a lot of men that come over here, they use the same word. And if you ask them, well, tell me 3 or 4, contentedness. They're content. There's a peacefulness and a happiness. If you're looking for a high driving disco life, well, there's other cities that this is not the one for you. But most men were looking for a deeper happiness, a more contentedness in our life. Yeah. And yeah.
No, I totally get that.
We look for something to keep us busy. You can't retire and just come here and just sit there and think, oh, well, where's my happiness? You have to make your own happiness. You have to enjoy reading books or playing golf or playing cards or pool. There's my happiness, my joy is my family. I have young children, and I just love the hell out of having a second family. I have a lot more patience. I have a lot more time. And the home life is just wonderful. If you have, there is an easygoing, relaxed nature. There's a patience here. There's so much forgiveness here, and gratitude, and a simplicity to life here. Life is very, very simple, and there's an innocence here that is what I've found, what I noticed, and what I knew from decades of experience. The innocence that you find here is a treasure. I think most of the guys here would agree with that. No. It's just it's immense. The innocence here, the kindness is.
I think you're picking up on some really key words and really strong points.
I'm not making $5,000 a month. You don't need it here. I'm a lot closer to the $3,000 a month side, but we're very comfortable. You don't need a lot of money. You can survive on $1,500, $2,000 a month here. But if you can come over here with about 60,000 euros, you can build a very nice home, not an expansive home, a modest 2-bedroom, maybe even 3-bedroom home on a piece of land. If you have more, you can do a lot more. It doesn't take a lot here.
I noticed that when you finish your golf, there's a small clubhouse behind me. You were saying hello to some guys sat at a table. You seem to know them. Right, so is there quite a nice little social scene?
Yeah, absolutely. There are, probably a dozen foreigners that play golf regularly here.
Yeah. So going back, there is this softball game.
Softball. There's a pool, there's badminton. The guys that want to stay, and there's an indoor 6 courts, badminton. There's some guys are ferociously competitive. Other guys just go out and have fun. Badminton's fun. But there are enough things to do.
No, there is that aspect to retiring out here that, you know, as you mentioned, Steve, you know, there's certain people their lifestyle is actually meeting up 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning at one of the bars, sitting there, having some lunch, chatting with the guys, playing some cards, and really not doing a great deal else except for that's what they want to do. They want to start drinking beer at 10:30 in the morning,
Drink all day with their friends, play cards, go home at night, and yep, that's what they want to do.
And, you know, I'll hold my hands up. Occasionally I'll have a day like that where I'll go, you know what, let's just meet at the bar.
Sure.
That's a slightly different way of doing things. But there are, you know, if you want to choose a lifestyle that is being social, drinking beer in the day, having something to eat, then that's it.
Well, let me ask you, are you happy here?
Oh, I love it.
Content?
I only came out on vacation.
Right.
Okay. I just never went home.
I've seen, for so long, I've seen guys, they come over here, they don't even go back home.
Yeah.
They call their family, sell everything I own.
Exactly.
I'm not coming back. And you laugh, but it happens over and over and over. I've seen it for decades. The first time a guy comes out and he feels welcome, people that he has only known for a week say, hey, good morning, Jim, good morning, Dave. You know, and they feel the humanness of living here, of living in a third world country. And Asia is a wonderful place, and Philippines, because of the English, because of the culture here, because of the quality of the people here.
So you're right. There is that side to things that sometimes you just find somewhere that you just feel happy. That's right. And just settled. And okay, so absolutely fantastic talking to you. Yeah. I love your positivity.
I have a great life. You know,
yeah, it shines through. Okay, it really does. I mean, I hope you guys can feel what I feel from Steve, that there's a real passion about his lifestyle out here, his family, his golf, the social side of things, and, you know, seeing Steve walk through the golf house before, saying hi boys, da 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 da. You could see there was a real, just a nice bond there with some friends. So I've said enough. On behalf of Jules and retiredumaguete.ph, and we have a couple of hashtags, #retiredumaguete, ph. Okay, please like us on Facebook and follow us, so then you'll be part of this retirement community. Steve, sir,
hi, Joe.
Thank you so much for your time.